Hello, everyone. This is a segment on my final digital portfolio, along with a quick look into my professional social media pages. I'm excited to show you guys a couple of changes that I've made to my pages since my last recording, and I think these will be just some of the many improvements that I hope to continue on into the future. So beginning with the welcome page, again, right now my portfolio is intended to be an extension of my resume. It's the professional and extra information about myself that you might not completely get from my resume or academic transcript. The purpose of my digital portfolio was to correct the misrepresentation my transcript provides. At the time that I'll be, let's say, applying to grad schools, medical schools, as well as jobs, I wanted my page to say a little bit more about me than you'll just get in the facts and statistics. So here we go, my welcome page. Nothing has changed here for the most part, except for the addition of a photo. I thought, what's the harm in putting a face to the name? I think this allows prospective employers or administrative boards to see me before they see me. Let's say they take a look at my page and get a little prepared for our interview, and they can see my face and read about me before they actually meet me physically and remember me after I've left. It's not the most professional photo, but then again, I didn't really intend this page to be too strict, at least as of right now. I explain a little bit about my interests, skills, and experience, and I provide a little background information behind the source of my passion for medicine. And towards the bottom here, I include one of my favorite poems. And this poem's meaning is all about seizing each day and using it to its full potential so that not a single day is wasted and every day afterwards is a new opportunity to push further and grow farther than before. And I think that's really important for me and for others as an inspiration to just keep going and making each day better than the last. So moving on to the first of my 3 subpages, I kept the number of subpages the same. I think for right now the information I have presented is organized and well separated enough. I just might have changed the titles just so that they're a little bit more direct than they were general from before. So first is my academic history, which I've labeled my academics and skills. I take it back to high school, seeing as I haven't graduated undergraduate college yet, and I utilize the space for text just to demonstrate some skills and achievements, quote unquote, and things like language, knowledge, and things of that nature. It's a pretty quick and simple page. My next page is my experience page, which previously was called my professional page. And this is the order of pages in which I kind of saw my users going through, but I guess the point of each one is just whichever one you want to be reading upon or look for information on, you can select, and regardless of whether or not it's out of order to my intention, the information is there and accessible. So this is my experience page, pretty much an outline of my work experience, whether it be teaching assisting position or the medical assisting position that I have in Queens, New York, or even the audiovisual position. Everything's here with a quick blurb on the responsibilities and the tasks that I perform in each position, and surprisingly, or not surprisingly, for the first time in my life, is an attachment to my resume that I actually completed specifically for this course. And luckily for that, now I have one, which is, of course, a more detailed version of everything here on this page. And I'm not going to go through this link right here, although it'll bring you to the PDF. My resume appears 2 times on my page. And as we go on to my last page here, you'll see that I have a resume link to the Google Drive document that I've attached, uploaded here just for the convenience of my visitors. This final page is my favorite. It's the media link center for everything that I'm involved with, and you can get it right here on this page, including my email address, my resume, and all the social media platforms that I'm currently using. And from beginning to end, there's my name, my email address, links to my Twitter, my LinkedIn, my Google+, and I just love how accessible this page has become, and the more platforms I'm associated with, the more I can add to it, and the more people can see how I outreach to different communities and people and things of that nature. So let's take a look at my resume, which is right here, and we've got a nice detailed outlined version here of all my work and educational experience, including a few skills like medical assisting or collecting blood or operating x-ray machines. The teaching position is for the Tech and Society department. My AV services position here is, requires diagnosing, testing, and resolving media system problems and things like that. Also, the volunteer performance that I was involved with, that I volunteered my time for back in 2012, and everything like that is here. If you need to know it, it is available here. Going back, I thought it might be interesting to just take a quick glance at each of my social media pages. Best part is, here are the hyperlinks, no need to copy and paste. They're right here. Twitter is my least favorite, and maybe not my least used. As you can see, about an hour ago, I uploaded this tweet, and I did so a little bit in the beginning of October. I'm following about 91 medical accounts, medical schools, health news, and things like that. And I think it's really interesting to constantly have these updates available to me. We can go back to my page and check out the LinkedIn, which is basically just the digital format of my resume. I've included all the skills here and things you might need to know about myself. And also my CPR certification information is here and things like that. And last but not least, my Google+. I've had a Google+ account since about 2013. And I haven't had much use for it just because of the lack of traffic that I've noticed on this site. But one of the things that actually appeals to me now that I think of it is not a lot of my personal friends are on Google+, which allows me to utilize the social media platform as a more professional and direct format instead of social. I think it'll just allow me to be a little bit more serious and professional than I would have been on, let's say, Facebook, for instance. All in all, as quickly as I've gone through these social media pages and taken a look at my resume here and all these skills, I think that brings us to the conclusion of my demonstration. I hope that my digital portfolio grows along with the number of visitors and the benefits that, I hope they prove themselves to be worth the time and effort that I've put into the build. And I have great hopes for the progress and growth of my page and its future use in prospective career and school searches. I think as time goes on and the more experience I have, the more information I can put on this page, the better use it will be to me, and the more, convenient it'll be to visitors that I will hope to be administrative boards, prospective employers, and things like that. And even friends, if they want to come check out what I do and what I'm involved with. And it's been a very interesting experience, and I hope to keep the benefits growing and keep the information growing as well. And so that's about it. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.